Grasshopper. Are you ready? You doing it? This might not look like much, but the adventure starts right here in this little hotel here in Kampala.
So the goal for today is to do a road trip from Kampala to Bwindi Forest, which should take us around 10 hours.
Probably like 11, maybe 12.
We'll
Who knows?
see.
But first, let's go eat breakfast. So the one food that you have to have when you come here to Uganda, it's normally like a street food, but like I asked at the hotel if they could make it, they said yes. It's called a Rolex. So it's basically a chapati with an omelet in the middle that has tomato, eggs, and I think cabbage. I don't know if they have that here, but yeah, it's the #1 in Uganda. That's really nice.
It's my kind of breakfast.
We'll make sure that during our time in Uganda, we'll have like a real one on the street, but I'm very happy with this morning. Morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Chief.
Had a good night?
I had a good night.
You didn't go to a bar yesterday?
I didn't go to the bar.
Perfect. I was asking that to Ivan because in case you don't know, Uganda is like the Las Vegas of East Africa. There's like bars everywhere and everything, so it's in the culture here. Thank you so much. See you in a few days. So for the next few days, we're gonna be with Ivan, who's gonna take us all over Uganda. He's our trusty driver slash guide slash new best friend. And we're gonna be in this trusty Land Cruiser for the next few days as well. I think we're gonna do just right.
So I know there's going to be a lot of questions on how to book this, and on Geary Expeditions, you know we always see us with them in Kenya, but did you know they actually can organize tours outside of Kenya as well? So this guerrilla expedition trip is here organized through Geary Expeditions.
But first, we're gonna need gas because we have almost 400 kilometers to drive, and I know what you're thinking. 400 kilometers? 10.5 hours? Yeah, apparently once you leave Kampala, the roads are damaged, not as good, with big holes, so you can't go too fast. But we'll see what the journey ahead has for us. I'm pretty excited about it. See a little bit of Uganda.
I think doing the road trip is the perfect way to see the country versus flying. So
yeah,
I'm pretty pumped.
you can do a flying option that takes probably like an hour or so, but we decided to drive 10.5 hours on muddy road instead because that's adventure for us.
Yeah.
So we just made it to a small village called Entebbe, and they are known for drum making, like this big thing. They're actually made from scratch with wood and cow skin.
I don't know if I know how to
So
drum.
Ivan, you're gonna show us your skill. You're pretty good.
So this drum here is actually monitored lizard. The rest of them are cow, but this one's a little unique.
Thank you so much. Very interesting. So basically, like what you saw, that are instruments from the Bukanda tribe, and drums are a symbol of communication for them because back in the days, before cell phones and internet, people were actually walking around the village with those instruments to tell people about special events and meetings and important things. So apparently, still to this day, a lot of houses in Uganda still have a drum somewhere in the house as this old symbol of communication.
I'm super happy to be in Uganda because let's just say we left our visa to the very last minute. But you know what? Doesn't matter, everything worked out, we're good, we're here. But something that you can leave last minute and it won't affect anything is actually travel medical insurance, which is why we're super excited to be partnering with Safe Doing today. I love that it allows to have last minute travel basically back on the table because you can apply right on the spot in the airport, no pre-approvals needed, takes about 5 minutes, and then that's it, you're covered for over 180 countries. So as you've seen in our travels, we go to some remote places, so one thing that we look for in it is they actually have medevac coverage, which is super important for us. And also if you have questions, they have a 24/7 customer care online where you actually talk to a real human and you get a response within less than a minute, which is something that doesn't always happen nowadays.
With Safety Wing Nomad Insurance, it includes travel medical insurance as well as travel insurance, meaning even your luggage is covered if it gets lost.
So honestly, Safety Wing ticks all of our boxes in terms of travel medical insurance. So if you want something reliable and flexible for your next trip, make sure to check out their link down below. Tracy this morning wasn't too hungry when she ate breakfast, so she just ate half of her Rolex, and the other half, well, she's been munching at it for the past 4 hours.
It was too good to leave. I couldn't leave it.
Quick stop, we are actually right at the equator right now. Of course, we had to come here during rainy season. We parked a bit far because Tracy wanted a tea, but I feel like I can't come here without going to the actual equator, which is, oh, it's so muddy. I'm wearing white shoes. What a dumb decision. This is it. The line is right there. Northern, southern hemisphere. Pretty cool. So normally the tourists, they go to the shop that we were earlier at the equator, but we are no normal tourists. So we are here at Lukaya Road where they do some of the best barbecue in Uganda according to our guide.
That's right. That's right. If you're traveling, passing via this area, you're going to the south of Uganda.
Yeah.
You make sure you stop and take a quick bite. We have a lot. Gizzards, chicken,
All the good
goats,
stuff.
all the good stuff. I can't mention all.
Ugandan, they love their meat. There's not a lot of vegetarian in this country.
Yeah, like I said, not a lot of vegetarians here.
Awesome. Ivan, if you say the locals put chili on it, then I want chili on it.
Oh yeah, please.
I'm here to full experience.
I'm a fan of chili.
So we ended up getting some, it's goat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some goat, a chicken
Thai.
thigh, and some plantain.
Ivan, how's the goat? Delicious?
I don't know how to explain, but
It's an experience of its own.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. So we are starting with gunjia, which is like basically like a type of plantain. They use it on barbecue only apparently here in Uganda. It's really good. Did you try it?
I did.
It's really nice. Up next, chicken on the barbecue. Meat cooked on charcoal is just superior. It's just so good. The goat is served with like the perfect amount of salt with like chopped onions. Like the flavor is a 10 out of 10.
I think this is my favorite. Not sure if I'm excited about this one.
So something very popular here at street food is actually grasshopper, and apparently they're in season, and Tracy's gonna try, she said.
In Uganda,
Yeah.
when we are buying the grasshopper, we don't eat the grasshopper minus testing. So please, you can take a test.
Tracy, grasshopper. Are you ready? You doing it? I'm impressed. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So how popular is this? Very popular.
This is very popular.
Yeah?
I have very many friends of mine, like the Muzungu,
Yeah.
the tourists who have tested this. And many times they'll be like, Ivan, is it possible to send me grasshoppers to, to my country?
Maybe I'll bring some back home. It's very nice.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, Tracy. So I eat bugs like all the time, every time, like, you know, it's part of the culture, like available in the streets of any country that we go. But Tracy never, ever, ever does it. So that was Tracy's first ever bug.
And it was much better.
It was pretty good. See? You weren't scared for nothing.
So we stopped on the side of the road to get some wild berries. You just open it like this and then eat it. With gooseberries. So good.
So behind the truck here on this mountain, it's covered in pineapple. So they sell pineapple here right on the side of the road, and they cannot be fresher than that.
One pineapple, please.
Fresh pineapple doesn't get much better than that. Thank you. There you go. Now it feels like a safari.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna see any animals, but the views are just fantastic. We just basically like left the last big town, and now we're going through an escarpment, and it's stunning. There's a little river at the bottom. There is like banana trees as far as I can see. I'm loving it. As usual, the camera doesn't do it justice, but like the amount of banana trees on that side of the mountain, and just to be honest, everywhere around us is completely insane. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of trees. So many banana trees. This is bananas, Tracy.
My name?
Oh, nice to meet you, friend. I'm Tracy.
So 12 hours and 48 minutes later, we've made it to a sanctuary gorilla forest camp inside the Bwindi Impenetrable Forest. Very excited to be here. We're gonna go check out the camp and have supper because it's past 8 p.m. and I'm pretty hungry. Well, what a day, what a road trip. We're gonna give you guys our first impressions of Uganda because it's our first time here. And yes, we will show you the room, we will show you the camp, but you're gonna have to wait for the next video.
Yes. Once again, thank you to Ungiri Expeditions, and definitely check them out. As I said earlier, the fact that obviously they specialize in Kenyan safari, but they do outside of Kenya as well.
They are now your East African specialists.
I would say. So we need to get showered and go to bed because we have a full day tomorrow.
Make sure
I am nervous.
Make sure to subscribe because the next video is gorilla trekking. It is gonna be the experience of a lifetime. But real quick, before the shower, first impression of Uganda. The people, so nice, so chill. Like
very,
really like
very
chill people.
Like, yeah, when people used to like say that like African or East Africans are like laid back people, I feel it more here.
Yeah, way more than in Nairobi, hustle and bustle. Anyway, so there's that.
Good food.
Good food, like delicious. I'm a big fan of their street food here, especially the grilled meat. I mean, like it brought me back to like our time in Cameroon, the 50-50s. So good. And it's so clean.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't want to like put any stereotype out there or whatever, but like Uganda, like from what we saw, like it's really clean.
pretty clean.
The roads, the main roads are very nice, like nicer than Canada, to be very honest with you. So yeah, first impression of Uganda, I like it.
Me too.
Maybe we'll be back, but right now we're gonna go to the shower, go to bed, because tomorrow I check on the bucket list. So until then, see you guys
In the next one.